Hey guys, this is here, and today we are going to be reacting to the PlayStation State of Play for January 31st, 2024. So I'm not doing this live, so it's after the fact. So I'll probably be liberally like pausing things if I want to say stuff and stuff like that. So hopefully that'll make it worth watching. Maybe I'll provide more insightful commentary than just whoa, look at the thing, and then it quickly passes by. But either way, I feel like there has to be something really big here. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, I've seen some things that are going to be here. Like, obviously, Final Fantasy VII Integrate is going to be a massive game for PlayStation this year. But, like, what else do they have? It's like they have, I think, Rise of the Ronin and, like, Stellar Blade or something like that. And I'm like, those games are probably going to be fine. But I feel like they need, like, another, like, big hitter, like I feel like Ghost of Tsushima 2 has to be like a surprise drop for this year, or, I don't know, like Uncharted, coming back or something. Like, there's supposedly a studio developing like a Nathan Drake's Daughter game, picking up from the end of the Uncharted 4, something like that. I don't know. I feel like PlayStation can't just have Final Fantasy VII Integrate, right? But I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm curious. Let's hit play. Uh-oh, guys, this content contains content for mature audiences. I don't know if I can show this on my channel. Oh yeah, Helldivers. This is like the most just nothing game I feel like I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good, but this looks like a fake game that people in a movie would play. Like, I feel like there's just nothing here, really, that's appealing to me. What, are they already announcing DLC for the game? It's like coming soon after launch. Why are you what? Are you saying that like mechs are gonna come soon after launch?
Hi everyone, I'm Herman Hulst
Okay.
of PlayStation Studios, and I'm honored to present the first state of play of 2024.
Oh yeah.
The first 3 years of
The Jim Ryan isn't around anymore.
Stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features.
I will say, it's kind of interesting that I feel like they normally don't do the whole like presenter thing for state of plays. Like those are usually. Hold on, let me actually put on the camera. I feel like they normally save this for like the big PlayStation showcases where they drop really big stuff. So I don't know.
And announcements
we'll see what happens.
As exciting as we do here at PlayStation. Enjoy the show.
I will enjoy the show, Herman. Thank you for introducing this thing to us, or whatever. I think this is Stellar Blade, right? Oh, is this like a first... Is this like a... Or I guess second party game where like PlayStation is like giving them the Sony Interactive Entertainment Presents thing? That's interesting.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth.
Never seen this before.
A mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony. Players will take control of Eve.
So this is just Wally. Got it.
Squad.
Not actually Wally, like not at all. I don't know why I said that.
Save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
Okay, so this is kind of like Bayonetta-ish, like a, this is kind of like a button mashing action game.
Descent from the colony, Eve soon meets two new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called hypersonic.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
So this must be 8 or 7.
They ruined it by making her
Lily,
sound British.
A member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Bro, who is this guy from Kingdom Hearts looking ass motherfucker?
She
Nope, it's a
puts her
girl.
technical knowledge to
I don't know
use
why I
by
thought that was a guy.
upgrading Eve's equipment throughout
Sorry.
the game.
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
I strapped a thing to my arm. It gave me the ability to double jump?
This is Zion, a city built underneath the wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
I can't tell. Is this like an open world game? Or
Eve is called
like, are we
Evil
exploring these areas? Or
and is an object of both awe and fear.
is it like a level based game?
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Is there like. Is this Animal Crossing? What is this game?
Can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Okay.
Right here.
Never mind. I don't think this is Bayonetta. Because I think Bayonetta is
Their
like a level-based
requests
game.
will often lead her to the wasteland and the great.
I think this might be like open zone, maybe, where there are like different areas that you can go to.
This place
Or it
has
might
been
be full-on open
overrun
world.
by T-bugs
I don't actually know.
and malfunctioning machines and robots.
A supply camp in a place like this.
You'll occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items.
Okay.
Acquire
This
new
is-
skills.
This feels very like weird in a good way.
Upgrade equipment, and more. She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
You have to sit here in real time.
Eve will often encounter people in need, and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is
Oh my
entirely
gosh.
up to the player.
Choices.
On her journey to defeat the elder
If you don't help the
Eve will
robot,
sometimes encounter hostile survivors.
the robot's child will come and
Or
hunt you later in the game.
something worse.
What is that worst thing?
What are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All
I'm gonna
airborne
find
squad
myself.
members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To
Is
think
that-
the
is
point
she
of
gonna be
their
morally
existence is to
conflicted at
snuff
some
out
point?
another species.
I don't actually want to kill all of the
It is not an easy
Natibas.
fight.
Some of the
fine.
Natibas
You
are
can do this
cool, I
alone.
think.
It won't be easy.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay. Open it.
God, why the British though? I mean, if this is made by like Japanese developers, I would probably play this with like Japanese voice acting if they gave me the option. By the way, I'm joking about the voice acting. It's fine. Although, like, I remember Tears of the Kingdom.
This is no longer
That actually had terrible voice acting, and like I immediately just switched it to the Japanese voices, and I just read the subtitles. But I feel like with the vibe of this game, I'd probably switch it to Japanese anyways. It's because it's obviously very anime, like the music here. Oh, Sora is the guy from Kingdom Hearts. That girl looks like Sora. That's his name. Okay, was she just naked? Hold on. I'm not watching this live. I can inspect. Hold on, was she actually naked? I don't know why it wasn't letting me pause with the spacebar. Hold on. We're getting to the bottom of this, okay? Okay, we're going frame by frame. Okay, no, she's wearing underwear at the very least. What is this outfit? Oh, it's like a bunny outfit? Listen. I may or may not have found my chosen skin. Oh. This is a game. This is definitely one of the games of all time. and I may or may not have found my my default skin. Stellar Blade. Yeah, that game looks very weird. It looks very anime-ish. But I mean, it also looks like it could be fun. We shall see.
안녕하세요. 십톱의 대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다. 이 게임은 우리가 수년간 유저 여러분들께 선보이기 위해 꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게
Is this for another game or is this for the game that we just saw?
빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
He looks like the kind of guy that I imagine would have directed that game. Is this just like the last Sonic game that came out? This isn't a new Sonic game, is it? I feel like there was one that just came out that was like a throwback, kind of. Was it like Sonic All-Stars or something? Oh my gosh. It's the cool, edgy version of Sonic. Bro, you guys remember Silver? That's my favorite Sonic character. Have they ever brought that guy back, or was he only in Sonic 06? Listen, I remember when I was a child, I was poor. Could not afford many games. One of the games I had was Sonic 06. And, oh, is this a new game? Wait, what? Sonic Shadow Generations? Anyways, I remember, like, Sonic 06, it was, like, one of the few games that I had. So, like, I actually, like, replayed it enough times to where, like, I played through the Silver campaign. And, by the way, it's not as I was a kid, I didn't know what a good or bad game was. I was like, oh, this is Sonic. This is good. So, I enjoyed Sonic 06. Isn't this game like turn-based or something? That's not really something I'm into. I feel like it is turn-based and I don't appreciate them like trying to trick us. I also feel like there are way too many games in this like Hoyoverse thing, because isn't it like the same developer that makes like Genshin Impact and like Star Rail, whatever? Now there's like Honkai Star Rail, and then there's that whatever they just showed, Zenless Zone Zero. Like, calm down. You don't need to make that many games. Also, this is like that Splatoon ripoff game where it's like instead of paint, it's foam. But I remember hearing that people were actually enjoying it, so I don't know. Like, it's not out yet, but they're doing previews. But this does not look like a game that's gonna like catch on or anything. Could be wrong, though. At some point, remember when Fortnite was like the knockoff PUBG? Do you remember PUBG? I remember PUBG. Okay, never forget what they took from us. What is this? Oh, Dave the Diver. Was that not on PlayStation? I know this has been out on like PC and Switch, I believe. Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't on PlayStation. People really like that game. I've never played it. I think it's like a game where like you have to like go into the ocean and wait, what? Is it getting like Godzilla DLC? What the? Wait, what? What? Wait, isn't... I thought Dave the Diver was like a game where you go into the ocean and you collect and you like look for fish and ingredients, because when like during the day you're like running a sushi restaurant or something. That's what I thought that game was. Well, how is Godzilla playing into that? And I have no idea what this is. This kind of looks like Geralt, but I don't think... Is this Castlevania? I thought I saw a Dracula looking kind of thing. I don't know what this is. Now he's turning into a wolf, or he's like summoning a wolf or a horse? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. The only thing that worries me about this is that this looks cool, and then it's going to turn out to be a roguelite. Yeah, I mean, it has like Castlevania vibes. It's just called Rising. That's the worst game. Wait, what? Why? Why would you just... Rising? What?
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us since the original PlayStation. Let's take a look
Is this
at
Silent
what's
Hill?
next for Silent
Okay.
Hill.
Uh-oh. Guys, don't self-harm yourself, okay?
Maybe I can be like her.
I've actually never played a Silent Hill game, so I don't actually know what to expect from this.
Here goes.
All I know is that Konami has been like running the franchise into the ground, because they made like that weird like movie game where like they were like live streaming the episodes, and people were like, you could like vote to like make choices. Apparently it was terrible. But this is like a first-person survival horror game,
What are you hiding
which I think is what people want.
Maya?
And it seems like they're doing like a modern twist to it, where like maybe you're searching for somebody, but like I wonder if that's like her phone maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure what the mechanic of the phone is going to be. Silent Hill, the short message. Full game free to play? Huh. Okay. I don't know what the strategy behind that is.
ご覧いただいたのは Silent Hill The Short Message という全く新しい Silent Hill となります。本作は本日この後
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。
Is it just on PlayStation?
それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hey, free game. I mean, you really can't complain about that. Like, even if it's like a little like 5 or 6 hour thing, I mean, that's still cool. Is this like Silent Hill 2 Remake or something that I think they were working on as well? Ew! He's doing a handstand. That's the scariest thing that I've ever seen. Ew, that was disgusting. I was gonna say, this feels like... It feels like they're trying to do a Resident Evil remake situation. But I guess these like creature designs do have a distinct look to them. I know that feels different from Resident Evil in some sense. But I'm literally just talking about like things that I've seen. I've also never played a Resident Evil game. Silent Hill 2 Remake. They never remade the first one though, right? I don't know if Oh, this is Ken Levine. Yeah, from the creator of BioShock. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they never remade the first one. I don't know why they do this, where like they did like a remake of the first Resident Evil, but it was really just like a spruced up version of the original one. But then for Resident Evil 2, they do like a full on remake where it's like they completely change the gameplay and they modernize it. But it's like you can't play through the Resident Evil remakes and have it feel cohesive because you have to play the first game, which like isn't really updated at all. So it seems like this is the same thing that they're doing here, where it's like maybe they're going to go through and remake a lot of the Silent Hill games. I don't know how many they are, but it's like you can't start at Silent Hill 1 because there's no Silent Hill 1 remake. You have to play like the dated PS1 game. It's just weird. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that.
What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
Yeah, I'm recording this video. I know that already. I do fear white women. I do hate. Not gonna finish that statement.
Like weeds in a garden. What would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening.
That's deep, bro.
But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
Okay. What is this game? This is like one of the big mysteries of the gaming industry of like, what is Ken Levine cooking? And it's like I'm looking at all this and I'm still not sure. So I guess, are we in space? What? Like what? Yeah, I guess we're in space. And we didn't die there for some reason? Huh. I still don't really know what that is. But it's a Ken Levine game. You gotta be hyped for it, regardless. I mean, it looked cool. Like, I think the big interesting thing about that is that it surely does look like BioShock. I mean, it is one of those things that did kind of surprise me when I first saw it way back when, of like, oh, so Ken Levine is just doing more BioShock. I'm not mad at that. I quite enjoy BioShock personally, but I would have expected him maybe to like go in a different direction. But yeah, like I said, I really am not mad at it.
Stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy. Now, focus your mind on your wife.
Dmitry Glukowski.
Into the void.
Oh, it was a VR game. Wait, what? PlayStation is acknowledging PSVR 2? What? I mean, okay, this right here is what PlayStation VR 2 needs. Like, this looks like an actual game, you know? Like, that's one of the things that, like, baffled me about their whole VR initiative is that they just, like, they just put out a headset do nothing really to support it. Metro Awakening. See, this is what VR needs if you want it to succeed. Like, you need to actually put games on it. Like big games, you know? Like you need to make like at least like 5, I feel like, Half-Life Alyxes. Like, you can't just get away with putting your Horizon whatever shitty little climbing simulator and then just expecting third parties to do the rest. I don't know. I mean, I guess that is a third party, but... Sorry, it doesn't have to be first party, but it's like you have to put big games on it, whether they come from first or second party. Yeah, what is this? This looks cool, I guess. Punching skeletons? I like punching skeletons. Okay, this actually looks kind of interesting. Like, is this like an RPG? Like, yeah, dude, you need that if you wanted to succeed. Although this does not look as impressive as the Metro game. Just from like visually and art style wise. Oh, that was cool. Action role-playing game. So that wasn't a looker necessarily, but that did look, from a gameplay perspective, interesting.
I knew you would come, Arisen One.
Capcom. Oh, this is Monster Hunter.
I make no mistake. The dragon
Ew.
will appear before you.
I don't want you to appease the furries, Capcom. Don't do that. Whoa. Oh, never mind. This is Dragon's Dogma 2. This is not Monster Hunter. I forgot that Dragon's Dogma was a thing. People like this, apparently. Like, from what I understand, it's like kind of like Monster Hunter, where like you're fighting these like big creatures, but it's also like more of an RPG as well. It might be open world too, I'm not sure.
Make manifest your will. That's at last.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Hold fast to your strength of will.
Like, I don't know, like Capcom is just good at
at
making games where like the fights will last like 20 minutes and it doesn't get boring or tedious. Like, I don't know how they found that formula. And it's like you're fighting one enemy for like 20 minutes and it doesn't get boring. I don't understand it.
Hey, 皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンは自由な探索や幅広い戦闘を体験できるオープンワールドアクション RPG です。
This is the not Ghost of
歴史上
Tsushima
の人物たち
game.
を紡ぐ因縁によって物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一人の浪人として皆様それぞれの幕末を体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
If I can make choices, then that means that this game isn't historically accurate. That means it is bad now. I'm curious, why did Stellar Blade get the Sony Interactive Entertainment Presents, but then this got PlayStation Studios? I don't know.
横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外
Oh, this is kind of interesting because I feel like Ghost of Tsushima, right? That game was set earlier than this. This is like kind of more modern. So I do think that that's like a distinguishing feature. This gliding stuff like is cool also. Oh my gosh, that's cool. But also like if you're in like the 1800s, I also just want a gun. Like, just give me a gun. Like, I want my enemies to bring a sword to a gunfight, and then I just shoot them, and then they're dead. I don't have to go through all this. But yeah, I don't know. I was making fun of this, saying that it's not Ghost of Tsushima, but like it looks pretty cool. Like, it looks different enough. Whoa, is that a supernatural creature? Or is that just like a really big guy? No, that's just a big guy. Also, I will say a lot of this video has been choppy. I assume that's just because it was a live stream. I don't think that these are like the frame rates that we can come to expect from these games. I feel like I should point that out. There we go. Just give me a gun. Boom. Done. Fixed all your problems. There you go. Bro, look at this. Bro. That's all I need. So I'm assuming these are like actual events in history. The fact that they're like highlighting the dates and whatnot. Although obviously it's probably heavily they've taken liberties, I would assume. This looks cool. Rise of the Ronin. Did they just call that cat a rat? Who was that idiot? Oh, we got the squad? I like that you're fighting with your friends. Friendship is fun. Destructible buildings and whatnot? Grappling hooks? What more do you need in a video game? Forge Your Fate, March 22nd.
What did you do? Just messing around, man. It wasn't serious.
Ballistic Moon. I don't think that's the name of the game. I'm pretty sure that's the studio. Is this like an Not Until Dawn?
To make sure you understand.
Okay, but this is like a horror game. Or maybe like a slasher, I should say.
The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward.
Oh my gosh. It was just a prank, bro. If this is a game where there's like a serial killer that goes out after YouTube pranksters, all for it. Quite frankly.
Remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
Oh wait, this is just Until Dawn. Never mind. Okay. It's an Until Dawn remake. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I look at what I just saw, and I'm sure it does look better. But we're just at a point with video game graphics where I'm like, I don't know, bro. I guess it looks better. I suppose. But yeah, based off of like my memory, that didn't look that much better than the original game. Okay, is this Death Stranding 2, I guess? Or it might not be, actually, because I'll admit I saw a thumbnail of a Kojima game that wasn't Death Stranding 2. It was like physics or something like that. So it might be, this might be like something else completely. Wait, why is are her hands coming out of her jacket or something? Ew. Ew. What is going on with this lady? Kojima, why are you like this? Wait, what? What is happening? Ew. Oh no, it's Death Stranding 2 though. Of course. On the ship.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam.
I never played the first one, so spoilers, I guess. Norman Reedus doesn't die in the first game.
This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
Okay, interesting.
These rooms over here belong to other members of the
I wonder if Kojima is kind of going like, all right, guys, I get it. You indulged me with my walking simulator.
This is one hell of a ship you got here.
I'm gonna make a Metal Gear Solid game where like you have guns now. There might have been guns in Death Stranding, but from what I understand, it was also like not very action based.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Those hands are interesting.
No better than to believe that bullshit.
On the
It's
Strand.
the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
What?
Sam, would you mind
What is happening?
Humor him.
What is this
His knowledge and
character?
experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
Really, Sam? Your buttocks?
You have like a puppet instead of a baby this time?
I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you
I hope that character doesn't get annoying though.
first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal?
Also, again, that the puppet looked like he was like a stop motion character. I don't know if it's just the live stream.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together, helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
So I do remember that
Humanity
that a
is
lot
still
of the
in
thing
danger.
about Death
Still on the
Stranding
brink of extinction.
was that it is about,
Don't act like you don't see it.
like, I remember it was like people were being like, Kojima did it again, where it was like weirdly prescient. Although I think it came out like during COVID, but it was about like, yeah, like what they were describing there about like a disconnected United States, and you're playing as a character that's trying to like connect everybody or something, which was like Kojima is insane in how prescient he is, but yeah, I mean, I guess they're just doing
A lot
that
of things
same
changed
premise
after
again.
You went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
On the drawbridge.
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around.
By the way,
Bots
I
are capable
appreciate the
He's alive.
the character development of Kojima, of like actually like presenting a game
From the beach, just so he could kill us.
and like telling us what it is.
He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Hey, brother. Did you miss me?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
I remember this guy from the first teaser. He was like playing a guitar or something.
Of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided
I'm the
to
Joker, baby. Look at me, I'm the Joker.
For a stick this go round. But I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you?
Do you want to know where I got these scars?
Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of
No, he is in stop motion. That's I mean, Kojima's a visionary. You know what I mean?
Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Hex? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
Not Lou.
You still don't know, do you?
What? That's cool. That's a cool weapon. I like that weapon. That's cool. It's like, I guess this is a little more action-y than the first Death Stranding, which I think is going to make a lot of people happy.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse.
You know what? If this game comes out this year, like, obviously it's not like as big as Metal Gear Solid itself, but I'll be like, okay, PlayStation isn't having as like middling of a year as I kind of thought.
This expedition was meant to help you find.
Because like, especially if Kojima like leans more into the Metal Gear Solid side of what, you know, people like about his games, about the more actiony stuff.
Please understand, Sam.
Like, I do think this could potentially find like an even bigger audience than the first Death Stranding did.
We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar?
Is that Elizabeth Olsen?
Proteins?
Wait.
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Am I
saw
am I going crazy?
And it was a hellhole.
I feel like that's Elizabeth Olsen. Is it not? Am I crazy?
See, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB
Am I just racist against white women? Do I think they all look the same?
Subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
All right. I don't think it is Elizabeth Olsen, or else I would have been on that ending screen there. I am just racist against white women, apparently.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
Oh my gosh,
Welcome.
it's him.
Today, I'm excited to announce
They
that
always
together,
have to
as
show
part of the
Kojima.
PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。
Oh my god. Bro.
新世代
Oh, a next generation action espionage game. You know what? That's big. That's pretty big. Okay. Never
のアク
mind.
ションエスピオナージゲームです。 準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に
But production will begin in earnest at Kojima Productions after Death Stranding 2.
ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになる。
Oh, so he's wanting to do like a movie based on that new IP now?
ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、
No, but yeah, how many? So he's, you know, Death Stranding 2, right? He's working on that. He's also working on that Xbox game. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember during like the Game Awards, Kojima went on stage with Jordan Peele to be like, "We're working on a horror game with Xbox." Now he's also working on this new game. Like, my man is busy.
の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share any?
What do you guys think? Does Herman Holst actually play video games?
Anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
Sure, Kojima. Whatever that means.
We will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer.
He's like, Kojima, we will give you so much money, okay? All of the money in the world.
For details to come.
Stay tuned.
Ah, you cheeky bastard. I thought, are they not gonna give us a title? I don't remember what the title is, but I saw a thumbnail with the title on it. By the way, yes, during the Death Stranding thing, I did forget about... Wait. What does that mean? Hold on, wait, what does that mean? I wonder if...
Before we go,
I wonder if he's gonna... I wonder if that's gonna be like one of those, what was that? With Quantum Leap? I think that was like an Xbox game, right? Where it was like... where you would like play through a segment of the game... and then you would like watch an episode of a TV show where it's like where like a live action episode of a TV show before going back into the game and whatnot. I wonder if it's going to be something like that. I don't know. Kojima, we just have to let Kojima cook. Okay. You never know what any of his games mean or what they are until you play them. So all I can say is let him cook.
I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I was actually going to say.
Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.
Okay. I mean, honestly, wait, did they give a date on Death Stranding 2? I forget things, okay. Did they give a date for this?
We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam.
Okay, I'm just wanting. Oh, I forget. This isn't even. Kojima does not know how to cut a trailer. Hold on. Do we not have a date for this? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if this was coming out this year, then I would say that, okay, then this is like a solid year for PlayStation. But like, I feel like as of right now, I feel like the only major, like, big tentpole game that they have is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which, don't get me wrong, like, a lot of these games look cool, right? Like Stellar Blade, like, this looked interesting, you know? Like, I know people are like, there's a lot of discourse on Twitter about, like, you know, Western game developers making like like not wanting to make horny games, here you go. This is for you guys. And I think the game looks cool. And then did they give a date for it? I think this is coming out this year, right? Yeah, so this is coming out this year, and like that looks cool. You know, it looks cute. This weird like Sonic game or Shadow game. I didn't even realize that. Like, I don't. Is this DLC? Like, is this DLC for a game, or is this just another Shadow game? Personally, I don't like the fact that he doesn't have guns. Oh yeah, so it's Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. But yeah, so this is a new Sonic game, you know, but obviously that's not going to be like PlayStation exclusive. Let's see, what else did they have? Oh yeah, this is weird. Dave the Diver Cross Godzilla. I don't know who owns the Godzilla rights, cuz it's like Japan has their own separate Godzilla movies, and then like Warner Brothers makes their own Godzilla movies, and then they're also like licensing the rights out to to the Dave the Diver developers. I mean, it's cool, but like it's just like the people, whoever owns the Godzilla rights, are just very lax with their with their IP. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, this Silent Hill game was cool. The fact that it's just releasing today. Hopefully it's good. Like hopefully it's PT again. Then there's the Silent Hill 2 remake. But is that on the level of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I don't know that it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is that even coming out this year? Do we know? Silent Hill 2. Oh, no, not. Oh, it's not. This isn't coming out this year. When it says in development for PlayStation 5, it's not coming out this year. Okay. Judas, that didn't have a date, I don't think, right? Judas, I mean, it looks. I mean, Ken Levine is also another like Hideo Kojima type developer, where it's like, you just let him cook. Like, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. It kind of seems like maybe a multiverse scenario, maybe. Kind of, but I don't really know. No date for this either, it seems. But yeah, like we need to let Ken Levine cook. That's all we can really say. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was another cool looking game, Metro VR. That's cool. This is something that PlayStation VR needs. Metro Awakening, yeah. You know, Dragon's Dogma 2 looks cool, but that's not a PlayStation exclusive, so, you know. Yeah, Rise of the Ronin, it looks cool, but again, like, is this on the level of like a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I don't know that it is. And again, by the way, when I say that PlayStation like could use another big game like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm just like analyzing it from like a business perspective. These games look cool. Like, as a PlayStation gamer, I do think you should be satisfied with like your offering this year. I'm just thinking about it analyzing it from a business perspective. Just to be clear. But yeah, Rise of the Ronin looks cool. I just don't know that this is going to be like a breakout hit like, you know, like Ghost of Tsushima. But it could be. Like, I think it's different enough that it's doing its own thing. Until Dawn Remake just seems unnecessary. And then, yeah, obviously Death Stranding 2 looks crazy and wacky and insane in the membrane. But then, yeah, the fact that they're doing Kojima is like it's one of those things where it's like normally I don't like it when they just tease a game like this and they don't show anything about it. But Hideo Kojima is a developer where the fact that he is making an action like a spy espionage game, that in and of itself is massive news, and the fact that he's working with PlayStation to do it, that in and of itself is hype enough that I don't actually need to see anything from it. Like, that is a big announcement. So overall, I think this is a very good show. I think there are a lot of really good announcements. I like the fact that they showed Death Stranding 2 instead of just vagary. And the games that they showed look cool. Stellar Blade looked cool. Rise of the Ronin looked cool. I think that this is going to be a good year for PlayStation. I just don't know if it's going to be a good year in terms of like a business perspective of like, hey, you need like one or two like massive games. I don't know if it's going to be that, but I do think it's going to be cool. Or I do think it's going to be good. And I think the games look cool. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Was this a good presentation? Are you excited for this year in PlayStation? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.